Hey everyone, it's Michael GoosebumpsFan. I hope you're doing well today. I'm still trying to recover from this cold, as I said in my previous video. And it's not as cold outside today, so I think it's going to kind of help a little bit, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, so as you know, this is a Goosebumps news video, and there is a new announcement about a new Goosebumps book series. Everybody in the community have been talking about this. Everybody's been making videos about it for like 3 weeks, like before Christmas time. I believe it's when I started seeing people post about this. I am so sorry that I'm constantly late about everything, especially the newer Goosebumps news stuff and news announcements and everything with the show and all that stuff. But I wanted to get caught up and make this video here in case a lot of you guys still haven't heard about this, because every video made about something like this will help spread the word to somebody else, or excite somebody else about it, or reinvigorate somebody's love from their childhood of Goosebumps. So anyway, as you know, the current Goosebumps series that's going to be ongoing until, like, I assume the last book will be July of this year, is Slappy World. Slappy World's had a lot of hit or misses. Pretty much every single book in the series, from what I've read of it so far, have had a bad ending. They've been decent books with great concepts, great premises. A lot of them are Slappy focused, which I love. And then the endings just kind of fall apart. And I don't know what happened, but apparently they're kind of rebooting to do a brand new series after this. The last 2 books we'll have of Slappy World, from what I understand, we have an April release for a book called, what was it? Night of the Squawkers, I think is what it's called. And then the next book after that in July, that I assume it's book number 19. I assume it will be the last one. I think there's only 19 of these. That's going to be Goosebumps Fright Night, as in Friiight night. I'm excited for both of those. I think they look good. They sound good from what I've heard from my news videos announced when I had the synopsis and stuff leaked. Of course, the covers are out for those as well. But there is an announcement that has come out. You can find this on Amazon. I've got it right here, as a matter of fact, for a new Goosebumps series. The new series is titled Goosebumps House of Shivers. This is number 1 in the series. And this book title, I don't know about it. It says scariest, period, book, period, ever, period. Scariest book ever. You know, I've read a lot of scary Goosebumps books. I've read a lot of comedic ones. I've read a lot of creepy ones. But I've read a lot of scary ones, like Haunted Mask 2, Haunted Mask, or Wanted the Haunted Mask, you know. There's been a lot of these books that have genuinely frightened me. I've talked about that many times on the channel. And to have a book that has the gall to title itself Scariest Book Ever, I am so curious what we're going to do with this. It's going to be like an Evil Dead throwback with the new Evil Dead Rise movie coming out. What are we going to do with this book that could be something interesting? Well, I noticed some cool things. I don't know about it. I have a lot to talk about with this new announcement because of this first book's announcement here. We don't have a cover, by the way. The book is going to be $8, for what I can see, on Amazon's listing. Of course, I'll put this down in the comment, or the description, as a matter of fact, in case you guys want to check it out yourself. Put it on your favorites list or whatever, your watch list. The book is coming out September 19th of 2023. So I assume Slappy World number 19, Fright Night, is going to be the last one. I assume, which is sad. Again, I can't remember if, is Slappy Beware, the previous book, is that book considered part, like, number 17? I can't tell. Is it actually a 20-book series? I don't remember. I haven't been keeping up with the numbers. I think that's number 17. But anyway, one of the things that really caught my eye was the description, synopsis, whatever about the story, but mainly about the print length. The book is going to be 160 pages long, which is kind of shocking a little bit. Let's read the description, though. This is not really like a story synopsis, the way I keep saying synopsis. It's really an idea about what this new pitch for this new House of Shivers series is going to be, which sounds kind of cool. So let's listen to this, and you'll hear some of my comments throughout after I read the thing. A brand new Goosebumps series is coming. Prepare to be scared like never before. From the delightfully twisted mind of R.L. Stine comes a fresh new vision for the fan-favorite brand. This new series will feature an all-new lineup of incredible villains, with iconic monsters as you've never seen them before, whose antics are destined to make them every bit as beloved as Slappy. It feels like a little bit of slap in the face, man. I love Slappy. Is that from like all the throwback and the complaints from people in the fandom about Slappy and too much Slappy? I think that's unfair. Slappy's great. There's a reason he's iconic. He's repetitive, but he's iconic, and I don't care what anybody else has to say about that. This exciting new Goosebumps series will have the same humor and terrifying tone that millions of readers love, but will be a bigger, bolder, funnier, and scarier. Oh, it just will be. Not will be a. I thought I was going to say book at the end. All right, let's break this down a little bit. I'm a wee bit confused. I'm excited about House of Shivers. I'm surprised immensely, and I said that to a couple of people. I'm extremely surprised that Stein is starting another Goosebumps series. I thought for sure that Slappy World would be the last one. Because Stein is not, he's not young. he's not a young chicken anymore. He's a little old. And I love the man. I hope he lives for a long, long time. I hope he has a great long life. The guy deserves it. He's a fantastic creator, a fantastic writer for young readers and adult readers too. I love the guy's work. I love him to death. This channel is based on his work. That should tell you how much I love and appreciate this man. But Mr. Stein, are you crazy, man? Why are you still writing this? I think at this point, the man deserves a break, but I guess he's like a lot of writers like Stephen King who have this urge that they just can't stop. There is some kind of mental diagnosis of some sort that some writers have where they just can't stop writing all the time. They just write and write and write and make tons of books for no reason. I have a feeling Stein and King have that issue. But anyway, I'm glad about it. I'm excited about it. I'm just kind of shocked that Slappy World wasn't an ongoing thing where we had like 30 books. It seems like a lot of the time Goosebumps doesn't get that anymore. You get like somewhere between 15 and 20 books, you know. I'm excited, but I'm kind of surprised. Anyway, and we have like the comic books going on the side. I think IDW are done with their licensing on that. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. Maybe there is more that I don't remember or don't know about because I don't care about the IDW comics because they're horrible. But anyway, so let's break this down a little bit on the description of this new series. So, this new series, this is the one that really caught me. It really confused the hell out of me. This new series will feature an all-new lineup of incredible villains, with iconic monsters as you've never seen them before. Okay, so I could be dumb. I could be dumb. I hope I'm not the only one who's having a hang-up on this. Are they new or are they old monsters being redone? Because it says, with iconic monsters as you've never seen them before, whose antics are destined to make them every bit as beloved as Slappy. Maybe I'm still sick, which I am, but maybe my brain isn't fully recovered. Maybe I'm not getting enough oxygen to my brain. I don't know. Are they new monsters or are they old monsters? The only decision I can come to understand what they're saying here is that this is going to be like a reboot of old monsters, like Frankenstein, like Dracula, like zombies, like Wolfman type stuff. That's the only thing I can figure out in my brain, but I do not think for 1 second that Goosebumps or Stein would sacrifice the big icons. I don't think anybody would let Stein. Stein might sacrifice this, but I don't think the big companies would let him sacrifice, like Scholastic, the icons like Slappy, Haunted Mask, Monster Blood. I don't think they would let all that go. I really don't. He had to put out at least one of each of those in pretty much the last couple of series that he made. I don't think they would let him do that. Just sacrifice those things and never make them again. I hope we get more Slappy books. I'm surprised there's not one listed already for House of Shivers as a series. But I'm still confused. Are they new monsters or are they old monsters being redone? I don't know what to think here. If you guys have any information on this, please let me know down in the comment section down below so I can be cleared up, you can be cleared up, everybody can be cleared up, because this doesn't make any sense. Where I would love, as a Universal Monsters fan, and I love when Goosebumps does either comic book stuff or Universal Monsters theme stuff, the old classic stuff like Dracula and Frankenstein and all that, when they do that kind of stuff, like Frankenstein's dog, like It's Alive, It's Alive, I love it typically. I really do. A Little Comic Book Shop of Horrors from the GYG series is one of my favorites of that entire franchise, or this entire franchise and series as a community, you know, for Goosebumps. That one has a whole section of it dedicated to Universal Monster stuff, and it's genuinely frightening. What are we doing with this? What direction are we going? Are they new monsters or old monsters? Are we revitalizing old classic monsters that we never heard of? Are we going to do like Attack of the Jack-o'-lanterns? What are we doing with this stuff? I am so curious about what Stein's going to do here. Now, mind you, I haven't listened to anybody's videos on this. I haven't listened to even my boy Completionist. I haven't listened to anybody because I've just been too busy. I've been sick and I haven't cared. I've been watching a lot of movies and stuff to try to keep the brain going while I was sick. I haven't even been reading. And the idea of this description meaning almost nothing, being almost absolutely not clear at all, whatsoever is so frustrating because everybody is so excited about House of Shivers just like I am. So I don't really know what to think. I hope somebody has some info out there that will make more sense. Alright. This exciting... Oh, by the way, with the little jab about as beloved as Slappy, again, does that mean we're not going to get any Slappy books at all anymore? I hope not. I hope that doesn't mean that, because I can't see, with the new Disney show coming out, as much as I'm not looking forward to it, I'd be willing to bet that Slappy's going to be in that. I'd be willing to bet if he's not, that at least Haunted Mask will be. I would bet money on it. Slappy will probably for sure be there, if I had to bet, because Disney are dumb, but they know how to market. Sometimes. Not always, but sometimes. This is not so much Disney. I don't think Scholastic is owned by Disney. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but I don't think they are. I am kind of curious if this series will even have a Slappy book in it. Because every series has had at least one of those. And even if it was like the GYG books, you never had a Slappy book per se, from the Give Yourself Goosebumps, Choose Your Own Adventure stuff. But you had plenty of appearances of Slappy constantly. Every once in a while you had a really good appearance of Slappy, like in the first ever GYG book. I can't remember the title of it. It was like, I think it was an Escape from the Carnival of Horrors, I believe. Escape from Carnival of Horrors, something like that. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I read it. But I'm pretty sure that's the title of that book, with the alligator, or crocodile, whatever it is. They're the same thing. Who cares? I hope that doesn't mean we're not going to get another Slappy book. Because I haven't read Slappy Beware. But if Slappy Beware is good, and I've heard it's good, if it is good, then maybe it is the right one to end on. I don't know. It was a bigger book. It was technically a special edition Slappy World book, so maybe it is worth ending on that particular one. But, truth be told, how many of these House of Shivers books can we get? We get like 3 a year. If Stein keeps writing for like 2 years, you'll have like 6. You know, I don't know. I'm kind of curious about whether this is really the right direction to go. I kind of just wish we had Slappy World for another 3 years or so and had like another 6 or 7 books for him. That would have been great. I think a lot of the community wanted that. But I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining at all. I really like everything I get from Goosebumps typically. Anyway, what was the other thing I wanted to analyze? Oh, the exciting new Goosebumps series will have the same humor and terrifying tone that millions of readers love, but will be bigger, which this book is 160 pages. Is that because it's just the first book in the series, it's supposed to be a special edition type of thing? Or are every book in the series going to be about 160? Which most of Slappy World, if not all of them, were about 150, 160, somewhere in there. So I'm kind of excited to see it be there, but it's not really bigger. That's kind of like a false advertisement a little bit. Bolder, I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I hope to God that's not what I think it means. I really, really, really hope to God they're not going the SJW route. That could be real bad. Funnier and scarier. Well, I think Goosebumps is typically pretty scary or pretty funny, so I'm not really expecting it to be more, unless it's, again, a worrisome type of thing that they're going to be like trying too hard, which if Stein's writing these, I don't think it's going to be trying too hard. I think it'll be good. But that Boulder comment worries me. I hope that's just advertisement fodder, you know? I really hope it is. And with Stein being around the way he's done Goosebumps all these years, I don't think it's going to be political. I think as long as he's involved, it won't be. So, we'll see what happens. But anyway, that is the announcement for Goosebumps House of Shivers, scariest book ever, which is book number 1. What do you guys think about it? Are you excited for it? Are you not excited for it? I'd love to hear all that down in the comment section down below. Again, I will do a Goosebumps news video, when the picture for the cover of this book is announced. If I had to bet, that's probably going to be around April or March, somewhere in there when the cover finally shows up on Amazon. I'm sure people will be telling you about it. You'll probably see it in the Discord with a lot of people too. So I'll probably make a video when that comes around too. I'm really excited about these books. I hope they're good. I hope Night of the Squawkers is good. I hope House of Shivers is good. I hope Fright Night's good. I hope all of it's good, because I just like Goosebumps in general, as I've talked about a billion times with all of you. Anyway, are you excited for House of Shivers? Are you sad to see Slappy World possibly end? I think it probably is the end. Are you sad? I can't talk. Are you sad to see that end? I guess that means in the next couple of months, like by about halfway through the year, we'll have my final ranking for Slappy World. I guess that's what's going to happen here. I guess. It's kind of sad. It makes me feel sad. I've been reviewing these for a while, as they've been coming out pretty much. Not identical on the day of, but I think by the time I got to like book 5 or book 6, I started reviewing them every time they came out pretty much. I started missing the last couple of dates, but still. Anyway, What do you guys think about all this? Are you excited? Are you not excited? Are you angry? Are you upset? Are you happy? I'd love to hear all that down below too. Thank you all for watching. Sorry for such a congested couple of videos for you. I hope you enjoy this content. I hope that I can make some more videos for you soon. See you in the next couple of reviews, guys, in the next couple of update videos and all that good stuff when they come up. And have a good weekend. God bless you all. Goodbye.